It is widely regarded as the most destructive war in history. The Second World War lasted from 1939 to 1945 and was fought in Europe as well as Russia, North Africa and in Asia. An estimated 60 million people died in that conflict, of which around 40 million were civilians. It has been said that a picture is worth 1,000 words. Were it not for the photographers who captured these images on film, a large portion of the world's history would have been lost to future generations. Photography is a communication tool, and to celebrate this art form, promote awareness around it, and develop the photographic industry, public and private partners hosted the biggest photography project ever in Namibia, called the Month of Photography. The event required an investment of more than 800,000 Namibian dollars.
Month of Photography is something already well known in different various parts of the world. There's also something in Cape Town, but as we have been coming from Europe, we saw the impact that these Month of Photographies, established since 30 years, had on the photography industry. And that was one of the reasons why we thought Namibia was such a potential, we should bring here something up like that. There is a documentary aspect in photography, and there is also an art form. Photography is able to speak to each and every one of us in a different way.
The Month of Photography was launched at Windhoek's Alta Museum in the presence of VIPs and the general public. It served as a platform to, amongst others, highlight the importance of photography, focus on events' objectives, and announce the winners of a special photography competition.
The theme, People and Territory, I think this is really something for a first Month of Photography which is important for Namibia. Namibia is known for its landscape photography and people. Now we are trying to combine that and really to find a new level of showing this Namibian people within the country. If you have a look at the various exhibitions, all these artists set it up quite differently, and that shows the variety which is possible. And the selective process has been with Namibian really artists and arts critics, but as well with European ones.
That's why we have made of culture one of the tools of our external action.
The head of the delegation of the European Union to Namibia, Raul Fuentes Milani, handed over a very special award.
We were as well very pleased that the European Commission accepted to hand over and to sponsor this particular prize for John Liebenberg, the Achievement for Namibia, which is really something particular. And John Liebenberg was one of the only documentary photographer, which took part in the competition. His exhibition at the KCAC is something which is reflecting the Namibian history. So the European Commission was very keen on this particular theme, and we are quite glad about that, sponsored his award.
And now I would like to tell you that we, as the European Union delegation, we are offering a special prize. The envelope is here, and the winner is, in the category Professional, a special award, Achievement for Namibia, John Liebenberg.
The launch was really a brilliant evening. I've been very pleased to see so many people showing up at the Alta Festival for the official launch, for the prize and award-giving ceremony. And afterwards, seeing them spreading all over Windhoek, really literally till midnight, to have a look at the exhibition, to be in touch with the artists, but just simply also to enjoy the time in a cultural organization. It was brilliant.
The Month of Photography featured 10 exhibition spaces, 15 exhibitions, and 4 weeks filled with exciting photography events.
It was a wide partnership, a lot of cultural organizations like, for example, those which have the bilingual aspect, like the Franco-Namibian Cultural Center, but there was also American Cultural Center, there was the European Union involved, and there were Namibian organizations. For example, as well, Namibian Arts Council was involved, the National Art Gallery, of course, also the Ministry. So that was a joint, really a joint venture between public and private organizations, and it worked out very well.
Imogen Cunningham, renowned as one of the greatest American women photographers, was once asked, "Which of your photographs is your favorite?" Her answer was, "The one I'm going to take tomorrow."
Namibians, be part of this history. Take a picture.